Hey guys, this is going to be a quick video on making a portable magnetic dashcam mount. So you'll see here I'm doing this with a Mobius and an A118C. Initially I set off to make a portable mount for my Street Guardian SG9665GC, but right now that's currently in someone's work vehicle, so I'm using just the A118C now. But I personally, as a secondary camera or a secondary car camera, I use this Mobius. And with that 1/4-inch tripod mount, it screws onto this suction cup mount, and I'm not a huge fan of it. It's a little annoying to screw on each time if you want to leave the suction cup mount on, or you could just take the suction cup mount off each time, but what I really don't like is how far down it hangs from the windshield. So depending on how steep your window is, it could be pretty far from the actual glass, and you don't want it to be too far from the glass because then it's going to have a lot of reflection. So I wanted to improve on that. So I keep the Mobius in this little waterproof case, and the reason I have it is because my Honda Civic's windshield wipers don't actually wipe in front of the rear view mirror because they both go from the inside out of the windshield. So I keep this in the case in case I'm driving in snow or rain and I am concerned that my main camera behind the rearview mirror isn't going to pick up any video, or it's going to be blocked by the snow or rain, for example. So like I said, you can see that's the standard mount with the 1/4-inch tripod mount, and here I glued on a magnet, and I bought this from Home Depot and used a 3M VHB adhesive that I got from Target. The magnet came with 2 of them, and it was just like $4 or something like that from Home Depot, and the 3M VHB adhesives were from Target for about $3.99. This is the expensive part of my setup. This is a suction cup mount for a radar detector. Now I'll include a link down below to Amazon to the actual product I bought, and it's actually really expensive. It's like $30. But it's also very high quality. The actual suction cup comes very sticky, and I got mine very dirty, but I can still feel it's sticky by itself. So you basically stick it to your windshield just like you normally would. And what's really nice is this metal piece that would normally go into your radar detector can pivot back and forth. Mine's a little bent because I've been using it for several different purposes, and it's still okay though. So basically, since it's metal, I can just stick my Mobius magnet onto it, and there you can see you can bring it a lot closer to the window compared to the previous mount. And the fact that it's easily removable, I can leave the suction cup mount up in, say, my work vehicle. Sometimes I'm at work driving a company vehicle, and if I want to take it down during certain times, it's very easy. So this is the A118C, and I initially was doing this for the Street Guardian SG9665GC, but they use the same form factor, same base plate. So with the spare base plate that came with my Street Guardian, fits the A118C, I placed the secondary magnet onto the base plate, and the base plate connects to the camera like that. So then again, with the metal part that can swivel up and down, I can adjust the A118C's lens, and I can get the perfect angle that I need, and this will fit any vehicle no matter what angle the actual windshield is. Now I was also considering flipping the metal plate all the way around and then mounting it to the back side, but the problem is I couldn't get the power cord in. I was trying to come up with a solution to use the power cord and the GPS dongle, but it just didn't work, and you'll see here when I connect the cable, the mount of the suction cup just gets in the way. But what I realized is you could actually use a black view camera mount on here, because the black view cameras actually plug into the side on the right side of it. So I'm considering trying that with my black view cameras, because I do really like my black view cameras, but currently I'm just going to continue using my Mobius or my SG9665GC as a backup camera. So this is using the Mobius with this magnetic mount I came up with. The window's pretty dirty. This is my work vehicle. I had been driving a couple hundred miles that day, so it's not the cleanest windshield, but it works very well, and it keeps it right up next to the glass, which is what I really wanted to achieve with this do-it-yourself project. Now you can't really notice it much in this video, but it is angled a little bit, so it's leaning towards the left, and that's because the windshield is curved a little bit, and with this Escort radar detector mount, it's not flexible in the left or right angle, so it only goes up and down. But as long as your window is not super curved, you shouldn't have an issue, especially if you're mounting it near the center of your window. So even though you can't really change the pitch of this setup, like left or right, you can still swivel it left or right just to look to the sides. So while I was driving, you'll actually see a Lamborghini come up on my left side, and I rarely see Lamborghinis around where I live, so I thought that was cool, and right away I just quickly grabbed the camera and pointed it to the left. So since it's magnetic like that, you can easily point it left or right. Maybe you got pulled over by a cop or something and you wanted to record inside of your car. You could easily just turn it all the way around. You don't have to unscrew anything on the mount. It's just easily movable because it's just a magnet. So this might be a tough sell for people, especially if you're using it for a Mobius, which is only $80 to $100, and this mount itself is $30, but I like it. I can just easily take it apart, throw it back into my little portable case, and it's good to go next time I need it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.